it is hockey night in Rochester as we welcome you to the Gene Policini Center on the campus of the Rochester Institute of Technology, where tonight it's win or go home as the RIT Tigers host Niagara in a decisive Game 3 of their first-round Atlantic Hockey Playoff Series. Niagara forward number 8, Sam Reniker, was the hero who helped Niagara steal Game 1 in stunning fashion on Friday night, while last night RIT captain Miles Powell was one of 5 different goal scorers as the Tigers shut out the Purple Eagles to even this series at a game apiece. You are watching RIT Sports Zone pre-game live, presented by Taylor the Builders, and boy, do we have a jam-packed show for you here tonight. Highlights, analysis, live interviews, and much more as we get you set for the most exciting game you can have in hockey, an elimination playoff game here tonight. Good evening, I'm Kevin Roach, and we're so glad you could join us for RIT Sports Zone pregame live. We welcome our viewers watching online and across the state of New York on Time Warner Cable. Well, after giving up 3 goals in the final 4 minutes to lose Game 1 on Friday night, RIT head coach Wayne Wilson said it was up to the guys in the Tigers locker room to respond after the biggest and most crushing defeat this program has had in Wilson's 18 years at the helm. Game 2 last night, Tiger Nation, they were a little on edge, but the Tigers helped calm them down early in the first. Jackson Tykerob of Niagara playing the puck behind his net. He whiffs on it. Miles Powell steals it and scores shorthanded, his 3rd shorty on the season. Gave the Tigers a 1-0 lead. Even Powell couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I was really surprised. I tried to be aggressive there, and that's our forecheck. Lucky enough that he just mishandled it, I guess, and capitalized on it. So it was a lucky break for me.
Gave away a goal.
Break for the Tigers right there. Later in the period, Sean Cameron, the pretty no-look pass to Ryan Kruper, his 7th on the year. Tigers built a 2-goal lead, and they were not done. Under 30 to play in the period, Kruper wins the faceoff. Darren Brady with the wrister to beat Tykerob. RIT led 3-0 after outshooting Niagara 16-2 in the first period. Second period, Niagara with a shorthanded chance right here. Just over a minute to play on the breakaway, but the Tigers' Liam Cairns gets back, and he would save the day right there. In the third, RIT, some more breathing room here thanks to senior Danny Smith going in untouched and beating Tykerob glove side for his 5th on the year. Mike Rotolo did not play well Friday night, but last night, he stood tall, making one of his 19 saves on the evening right there. Then late in the third, RIT with the 5-on-3 advantage, and Matt Apt, who's been red hot, nets his 3rd goal in the last 3 games. RIT dominates Niagara, taking Game 2 5-0.
Our slogan is die on empty, and if we didn't come out and play tonight, there's no tomorrow. Our season's over. So we knew we had to come out, we had to have a strong start, we had to have a good finish, and I thought we played a good 60 minutes. We can't take the penalties we did tomorrow night. I think we had 7 or 8 tonight. That's not acceptable. Obviously, we killed them, which is good, but if we keep doing that, we're going down a slippery slope.
We got to be way more disciplined. We're giving them too many opportunities. We were lucky enough tonight that we didn't give up any on the power play, but it's just too many, and give them chances that they shouldn't have, I guess.
After last night's game, and you've been down this road a few times this year, when did you feel comfortable with the lead that you guys had tonight?
With about no time left tonight. In the playoffs, anything could happen. Earlier this year, we played Robert Morris. We're up 5-1. They come back and beat us 6-5. So any team in this league can beat anybody, and it doesn't matter what the lead is. You're never comfortable. You never want to sit back. You got to play till the final horn, because even if they score late, it may give them a little life for tomorrow night, and we don't want to give them any.
What does it say about the character of this team to respond the way you did here tonight?
It's huge, I think. We've gone through a lot this whole year with all the injuries and the ups and downs. So, to be able to bounce back, it's definitely a confidence boost for us going tomorrow.
Being a senior, it is your last game no matter what happens tomorrow night in this building. Is there anything better than a decisive game in the playoffs?
I can't think of it. I guess that's the one positive to playing a Game 3 and having them win yesterday. But no, it's definitely it's going to be exciting. Hopefully everybody's out loud and proud and finish them off tomorrow.
And Danny Smith's going to get that opportunity to play tonight. A little under the weather after last night's game. Originally wasn't going to dress, but he will be on the ice, and he is on the ice for warm-ups here tonight. So once again, the Tigers outshoot Niagara pretty handily, 39-19. But the biggest issue for RIT, as they mentioned a moment ago, were the penalties. The Tigers were in the box 9 times last night. Fortunately for RIT, the Purple Eagles were unable to cash in on any of those man-up opportunities. Head coach Wayne Wilson was thankful his penalty kill unit was up to the challenge last night. Sports Zone's John DeTulio is standing by live with the head coach of the Tigers to preview another must-win game for RIT. Good evening, John.
All right, thank you, Kevin. Kevin, just talking about the penalties. We were just talking. You thought your team deserved all those 9 penalties. What do you need to do tonight, Wayne?
Yeah, just be more disciplined with our sticks in particular. I mean, there's sometimes in a game there's a time where you have to take a penalty to prevent a goal, but I thought a lot of our penalties last night were unnecessary. Puts us in a hole, and it burns out 4 guys up front and your defensemen. When we're going to kill as aggressive as we are, we're going to burn our guys out.
On a positive note, your team did respond after a devastating loss on Friday. What did you learn about your team from last night?
Well, a lot of great character. I thought the seniors in particular, the leadership in the room took charge because it was a devastating loss, and we knew we were better than that. But having said that, after that tough loss, we had to come back strong, and I thought we did. We answered the bell, in particular with the first period. The way we played was real big, and we're going to have the same tonight.
Is that the key? The last 2 games, you guys have jumped on them in the first period.
Well, I think it is a key. I think tonight's also a key. You don't want to give them any opportunities. As I told our guys, we don't want to give them odd man rushes. We don't want to give them power plays. Those are momentum shifts. Those are easy opportunities to score goals, or easier opportunities to score goals. We want to make it hard on them. If they're going to score a goal, we want to make them earn it. And so we want to get off to a good start, put them on their heels, and it's about will right now. Who's going to will themselves to a W and advance to the next round?
Can you try to enjoy this game tonight?
I'm going to try. We'll see how it goes. A lot of times you feel helpless as a coach once the game starts. Your prep is all beforehand. You hope the guys are able to execute what you're trying to show them, and then there's minor adjustments throughout the game, and then you just push your guys to their focus has to be there, and we talk about focus, energy, and execution, and we're going to need all 3 tonight.
All right, all the best to you. That's Wayne Wilson, head coach of the RIT Tigers, for a preview with Niagara. Let's send it over to my partner, Gene Battaglia. Gino?
Thanks, Johnny. Here with Niagara head coach Dave Burkholder. Coach, it's a deciding game 3. What's the message to your team tonight?
Well, we need to be a lot better in a lot of areas, but we told the guys if at 6:59 on Friday night someone said, hey, you're going to play Sunday, we would sign up for that. So, hey, it's a 1-game shot here, and I know we're the underdog, but we're excited to see how we respond tonight.
Would you agree that the pressure's not on your team?
Well, I don't think anyone expected much out of us. We haven't had a great season. I mean, I have a list of excuses if we have time, but we're going to play fast and loose and see what happens.
Well, if you get through 20 minutes, 40 minutes, is that another key for your team tonight? The longer this goes, the better your chances.
Yeah, we have not had our first periods have been atrocious. The first, we gave up 16 shots, both nights, maybe even more yesterday. But and we've been playing catch-up hockey the whole time. So obviously the key is going to be the first period, getting through that, and then we'll take our chances.
Your power play, the good news is you got opportunities, but 0 for 13. How do you jumpstart that tonight?
Well, and we said before the series, special teams would win or lose us a series. And, on the flip side, our PK's been really good. We've only given up a 5-on-3 goal, but our power play's been inept. They're pressuring us all over the ice, and we're not getting much established. So we're going to need some help on that end tonight.
Coach, thank you. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Now your head coach, Dave Burkholder. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Gene, looking forward to it here tonight. Well, elsewhere in Atlantic hockey, RIT and Niagara aren't the only ones playing an elimination game here tonight. Bentley evened up their series with Sacred Heart thanks to a hat trick from Max French. They won it 5-2 last night, while Mercyhurst, they completed the sweep of AIC. They're moving on after a 2-0 sweep. Again, if RIT wins tonight, they would visit Army next weekend. If Niagara wins, they'll get top-seeded Canisius. A lot to sort out, all depending on what happens here tonight. And again, what happens down the road at Bentley. Well, still to come on the program, we look back on the last time RIT forced a decisive Game 3 at home. Plus, if you weren't with us the last 2 nights, we'll show you how this series ended up even at 1. It's all next. You're watching RIT Sports Zone Pre-Game Live. All Well, some great images, fantastic images from this series between RIT and Niagara. Our thanks to Coburn Swim and Mateo Bracco for capturing the essence and intensity of the playoffs. As you hear the horn behind me, they are wrapping up warm-ups here at RIT as we get set for Niagara and the Tigers, Game 3 of this deciding playoff series. Well, just like last night, RIT has been on the brink of elimination in a best-of-3 series before, where they won Game 2 to force a deciding game. Tonight we look back on arguably one of the best playoff games in RIT history from the 2012 Atlantic Hockey quarterfinals.
Back at the Ritter, Game 2 of the best-of-3 tonight. It's the proverbial win or go home for the Tigers tonight.
Oh, it's do or die, your entire season on the line.
Here comes Nudie. Nudie trying to take it on himself, but it goes behind the net. Nudie still with the puck, sends it back. William taps it in, we're tied at 4! Nobody took out Nudie, and that leads to a goal. Guess what, Johnny? Want to play a little overtime here tonight?
Let's do it.
All right, so we head to overtime here tonight. The Ritter in the playoffs, sudden death, and the Tigers facing elimination. Getzler takes it away. Here's an opportunity in front. Matamora with a season-saving save. Oh, Harden was turned the wrong way. He would have had a point-blank shot. Here's a shot. Matamora with the save. Oh, it just goes wide. Oh, that could have been it. Bentley coming up the ice. Eckensweiler back defensively for the RIT Tigers. Quick shot, knocked down. Oh, it goes off the post. K-Fez almost had it. They got one shot here. Burke, quick shot, wide of the net. We are going to have another overtime session. Yeah. Now sends it to Burke. Burke at the point, spinning. Sends it right in front. No, it's Smith. Smith, the shot in front. It's in. It's in. It's in. We'll see you tomorrow night. Who else? Cameron Burke has won it for the RIT Tigers.
Cam Burke on the doorstep. Tigers live another day.
Oh, that game from the 2012 quarterfinals with Bentley. Gene Battaglia's "We'll see you tomorrow night" call. Maybe one of the best he's had in the 9 years here at Sports Zone. A tremendous game, a tremendous series. RIT would go on to win that one. RIT playoff hockey history for you right here. RIT is 7-2 overall when they've had a chance to clinch a series. The Tigers are 2-1 all time in Game 3s. The Tigers beat Holy Cross back in 2009 in a Game 3, as well as Bentley back in 2012, the series you just saw there. Their only one loss came in 2014 when they actually lost Game 2 and 3 of that series. They were on the road at Holy Cross. They're hoping to get a win here tonight in Game 3 and move on to play Army next weekend in the quarterfinals. Well, still to come on the program, John and Gene rejoin us to share their thoughts on tonight's big-time matchup. You're watching RIT Sports Zone pre-game live.
Sending it over to Apt. Apt with a lot of time will shoot it down the ice. Powell going after it. Why not? Powell! Scores! Miles Powell and Jackson Tycro gets crossed off.
It was 3-1. They were in seemingly in complete control.
Derek Brady makes it 3-0 with just 17 seconds remaining in the period. Brady's 4th of the season. Duckus chasing after it, but he's tied up. Danny Smith at the point. Smith sends it ahead and scores! Danny Smith, second goal this weekend, and the Tigers now take a 4-0 lead.
This just picks up that loose puck, stays with it here, right? Defender kind of lays off, and then Smith is just going to just turn and shoot.
Apt to Powell, and that's down low. Caleb Cameron camped out in front this time. It's usually Brown's position, but he's in the box. Powell! Make that Apt with the goal. Matt Apt, power play goal. See you tomorrow night. The Tigers up 5-0.
And And that is how the Tigers even this series up at a game apiece. Just a reminder, if you missed any of our broadcasts this year and want to catch up on some of the highlights, you can do that anytime. RITSE.com has it for you. Just click on Hockey Central. So the Tigers are now 29-14 in the postseason at the Division I level and 4-3 in Atlantic Hockey first-round games. Joined now by the guys who will have the privilege to call a deciding game once again for us tonight. Gene Battaglia and John DiTullio back upstairs. And guys, it sure doesn't get better than this, does it?
No, it does not, Kevin. One game, one team is going to move on, and one team, their season ends here tonight. John, for RIT, I don't know which team's going to show up here tonight.
No, but last night they didn't answer the bell, and Wayne Wilson very impressed on the character of his team. But let's face it, all the pressure on the Tigers tonight, as far as I'm concerned, no pressure whatsoever on Niagara. It all falls on RIT.
No, and for Niagara, the concern, if I'm the RIT Tigers, they do have a goalie with experience that knows how to steal a game, that being Jackson Tycrow.
Played well Friday. Last night he was not sharp almost from the get-go. He needs to play fantastic tonight. Better yet, I think whoever goalie plays better, I think that team is going to win. But for Niagara to stay in this game to even have a shot, Jackson Tycrow needs to stand on his head.
Now, because of injury, the Tigers once again will only dress 5 defenders. The 4 freshmen and then Matt Apt back there as well. Matt Apt has been so solid for this team.
He has really had a really good year. He's had a great weekend, 1 goal, 4 assists. He's a kid that we've watched really develop a great offensive game. Has a great shot. Apt has been on fire. One of those leaders on this team, but he is certainly a player to watch. He's had a sensational first 2 games.
For the RIT Tigers here tonight in this deciding Game 3, what has to happen, John?
Well, I think right away, the last 2 nights they have started fast, and 6 goals combined in that first period. So I think RIT, it's paramount to get out of that gate quickly. Need to stay out of the box. 9 penalties. Wayne told me just a little while ago they deserved every one of those penalties, so they need to play smart. And from that movie, Glengarry, Glen Ross, always be closing ABC. RIT couldn't close Friday, but they did close Saturday. If they want a date with Army, they need to close tonight.
Yeah, if the Tigers win, they get Army. If Niagara wins, they get Canisius at the Harbor Center. Whatever happens, we're in downtown Rochester in Atlantic Hockey. That's coming up 2 weekends from now at the Blue Cross Arena, the Atlantic Hockey Championships, the semifinals on St. Patrick's Day on Friday the 17th, and then the championship game, 7 o'clock on the 18th. And John, for the RIT Tigers, they're the 2-time defending champs. Tonight, they can draw on that experience.
And there's no question. They need to play like the 2-time defending champs. I expect to see 60 minutes of a team that is desperate, play with an edge, but more importantly, play smart.
RIT Tigers and Niagara Purple Eagles. The face-off coming up here tonight at 7:05. Kevin, playoff hockey, a deciding Game 3. What more can you ask for?
Oh, boy, it's going to be fun tonight. We'll look for you guys at the top of the hour. If you're just joining us again, an update on the lineup for RIT. Danny Smith is in the lineup here tonight after feeling under the weather after the game, so he will be in the lineup for the Tigers, and that is a good thing after scoring last night for RIT. Well, if Niagara is able to pull off the win here tonight, it would be a tremendous accomplishment for a team that won just 3 games during the regular season and suffered maybe more injuries than any team in college hockey this year. The Purple Eagles, they've had some problems, though. They got some bounces in Game 1, capitalized on some RIT miscues, but one glaring concern for this Niagara team has been their inability to get shots on the net. In Game 1, they were held to just 22 shots. Last night, they were limited to just 19. If they hope to skate on to the quarterfinals, the Purple Eagles know they need to create a lot more opportunities and test RIT goaltender Mike Rotolo, and that includes the power play, which is 0 for the series.
Well, special teams has been a big part of the game, obviously, all weekend and throughout the year. And so to have that confidence on the power play, scoring a goal or getting some chances builds offensive confidence for everyone out there. So that'll be a big key for us tonight and really approaching it with just trying to outwork them.
You've been a part of these before. You've been in 3 Game 3s, and Niagara has fared very well in those games. What can you personally take from those experiences?
Well, I think those experiences, that every little thing matters, that work ethic is a huge deal, and it's going to be who wants it more. And Game 3s are the most exciting thing, especially in our sport and at the college level. So it'll just be a want to will and the effort that we're going to bring tonight.
Our thanks to Kevin Patterson for joining us here on RIT Sports Zone pregame live tonight. We showed you how RIT has fared when they've had a chance to clinch in the playoffs. Niagara, including last night's game, is now 5-5, and their record in Game 3s is 2-1. The Purple Eagles beat Air Force on the road in overtime back in 2014. Holy Cross on the road in 2015 when Jackson Tykerob stole one for them. He had 49 saves in that game. Tigers hoping he doesn't have a night like that tonight. And well, they fell to Canisius in Game 3 a year ago. It should be interesting. It is Game 3 here tonight to determine who moves on to the Atlantic Hockey quarterfinals. We'll recap how we got here next. This is RIT Sports Zone pre-game live.
It starts tonight. You don't want to give Niagara any kind of confidence, any kind of hope. Important first period. More importantly, a big-time game here for the Tigers. Need to grab game 1.
Long pass up to Brown. Brown going in. Brown fires and scores! Wow! 4-2.
How important is it in a best-of-3 series to take the first game?
Oh, it'd be huge. I mean, we're in a position right now to steal the game, and I mean the word steal, because they're clearly the better team tonight, but hey, it's 3-2 after 40 minutes, and we can play a lot better.
Short-handed. Muto jumping in. Muto fires and scores! It's a one-goal game, a short-handed goal. Vincent Muto is 5th of the season. Sarcona back up top. Curran fires. Deflected high into the air and scores! And we're tied! Ratola lost track of it. A great play. 2-on-1. 3-on-1 naked. Can Niagara steal this? Redeker scores! I don't believe it! 10 seconds remaining. A 3-on-1.
Coach, that one hurt. Most disappointing loss of the year?
Oh, by far. Maybe my career here is just a total collapse. And we gave them everything. You know, they just came down, just ripped shots by our goalie and odd man rushes and just a real collapse.
RIT Sports Zone Live proudly welcomes you to the Gene Policini Center, where tonight it's Game 2 of the best-of-3 as the RIT Tigers look to keep their season alive as they take on the Purple Eagles of Niagara. Sending it over to Apt. Apt with a lot of time will shoot it down the ice. Powell going after it. Why not? Powell! Scores! Miles Powell and Jackson Tykerob gets crossed up. It's usually Brown's position, but he's in the box. Powell! Nick that Apt with the goal. Matt Apt, power play goal. See you tomorrow night. The Tigers up 5-0.
Gene was right. He'd see us tomorrow night, and we are here. It's been an interesting series so far. Here's another look at the scenarios in Atlantic hockey. Mercyhurst has moved on. Bentley and Sacred Heart are playing a deciding Game 3 tonight as well. If RIT wins, again, they will go to Army next weekend for the quarterfinals. If Niagara wins, they will visit top-seeded Canisius at the Harbor Center. Should be a lot of fun. Well, we've had a stunner in Game 1, a shutout in Game 2. What does Game 3 have in store for us? Well, we're about to find out. That'll do it for RIT Sports Zone pre-game live. Thanks so much for watching all season long. It's been a lot of fun for us. Up next, it's win or go home for RIT and Niagara. John, Gene, and Stacy will bring you all the action. Enjoy it, everyone. RIT Sports Zone Live begins now.